Have you ever dreamed of doing something amazing and told everyone about it? Did you notice what happened afterward? Sometimes, when we share our ambitions too soon, they become harder to accomplish. Once upon a time in a peaceful town, there lived a young woman named Layla. She had big dreams. Every week she started a new project. One week she wanted to open a bakery. The next week she planned to study watercolor painting. Then she decided to create a community garden. But Layla had a curious habit. Before beginning anything, she told everyone in the town about her intentions. She walked along the street and exclaimed, "I will build the most wonderful garden here." People applauded. They smiled. They said encouraging words. Layla felt proud. She felt important. That night she slept peacefully. But the next morning, when it was time to start, she felt tired. Her energy vanished. Days went by. She never opened the bakery, and Layla decided to pursue watercolor painting again. She gathered people in the town square. She spoke loudly about her new dream. "I will paint the most beautiful landscapes. Everyone will admire my work." People praised her. They motivated her. Layla felt amazing. But again, after a few days, she lost interest. She never picked up the brush. This pattern repeated for years. Layla announced every dream. People celebrated her words. But her hands stayed idle. Her life did not change. She felt ashamed. She could not understand why she always failed. Deep inside, her heart grew heavy. She felt stuck. One evening, Layla sat alone by the old fountain. An elder from the town approached her. The man was quiet and humble. People respected him, but he rarely spoke. He sat beside Layla and asked gently, "Why do you seem so troubled?" Layla sighed. "I have so many dreams, but I never complete anything. I don't know what's wrong with me." The elder nodded slowly. "Tell me, what do you do when you have a new idea?" Layla answered quickly, "I tell everyone. I want them to know. I want them to feel proud of me." The elder smiled softly. "Come with me tomorrow morning. I want to show you something." The next day, Layla met the elder in his small courtyard. The elder held 2 seeds in his hand. He gave one seed to Layla. "Plant this seed in the soil," he said. Layla dug a small hole and placed the seed inside. She covered it with soil. Then the elder took the second seed, but instead of planting it, he held it up high. He called a few children playing nearby. "Look, everyone, I have a seed. Soon it will grow into a beautiful tree. Watch how amazing it will become." The children clapped. They smiled. The elder placed the seed on a stone and left it there. Days passed. The elder watered the seed buried in the soil. He said nothing. Layla visited often. Slowly, a tiny green sprout appeared. Week after week, it grew. The elder still said nothing. He simply tended it quietly. Meanwhile, the seed on the stone stayed the same. It dried in the sun. Birds pecked at it. It never grew. After several weeks, Layla saw the small plant standing strong in the soil. The elder stood beside her and spoke gently. "A seed needs silence to grow. It needs darkness. It must stay hidden under the earth. If you leave it in the open and talk about it, it dries up. It gets lost. It never becomes a tree." Layla stared at the small plant. Something shifted inside her. The elder continued, "When you share your dreams too early, you feel proud. You feel as if you already did the work. People's praise gives pleasure. Your mind thinks the goal is already achieved. So your heart loses the fire to keep going. The energy you need for action gets wasted in words." Layla felt her face grow warm. She had been doing exactly this. Every time she announced a plan, she felt successful, but she never actually worked. The praise was enough. The applause was enough. She never needed to finish because she already felt finished. The elder placed a hand on Layla's shoulder. Dreams are fragile at the beginning. They need protection. Keep them quiet. Let them grow in the dark soil of your effort. When the tree is strong, everyone will see it. You don't need to announce it. Layla thanked the elder. She walked home slowly. Her mind was full of thoughts. That night, she made a decision. She would try something new. But this time, she would tell no one. She chose one simple goal: to craft a small wooden bench. She did not announce it. She did not gather people. She just started. Every evening, after her daily work, she went to a quiet corner and worked with wood. Some days she felt excited. Other days she felt tired. But because no one knew, no one asked questions. No one expected anything. She only had her hands and the wood. Days turned into weeks. The bench began to take shape. Layla made mistakes. She fixed them. She learned. Slowly, the bench became strong and smooth. Finished, Layla sat on it. She felt something she had never felt before. Real pride. Not the pride that comes from words, but from doing. One morning, her neighbor saw the bench outside Layla's house. "This is beautiful. When did you make this?" Layla smiled quietly. "I've been working on it." The neighbor was surprised. "You never told anyone." Layla nodded. "I wanted to finish it first." Word spread slowly. People saw the bench. They were impressed. But by then, Layla had already started her next project. This time, she planned to build a small table. Again, she told no one. She worked in silence. Weeks passed. The table was completed, then a shelf, then a stool. Years went by. Layla became known as a skilled craftswoman, but she never announced her plans. She only showed her work when it was done. People respected her even more because her actions spoke louder than her words. Layla's life changed completely. She no longer needed praise before starting. She no longer felt the rush of empty pride. She found something deeper, the quiet satisfaction of building something real. Now think about your own life. How many times have you announced a goal and then lost the energy to pursue it? How many dreams have you shared too early, only to watch them fade? When you speak about your plans, you give away the power. You let others' reactions replace your own effort. Keep your dreams close. Protect them. Let your work speak when it is ready. The world does not need to know what you are building. It only needs to see what you have built. So next time you feel the urge to tell everyone about your big idea, pause, stay quiet, let the seed grow in darkness. When the tree is strong, everyone will see it without you saying a word. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe for more stories that change the way we see life. Thank you for listening.